Day 26. Day 26. I'm so proud of myself. All right. So I keep getting questions and comments. People keep asking me, but Z, this sounds really good and great and all that, but what if I try and I fail? So today I'm going to take that question and turn it all the way around and hand it right back to you. What if you don't try and you stay in exactly precisely the same place you are right now? Same worry you're feeling at 2 o'clock in the morning, same numbers on the same statements that just don't add up no matter how you shuffle them, same bone deep tired all the time for 5 more years. That right there is the risk that nobody ever names out loud. And it's exactly the quiet one that's already coming for you. So if we haven't met yet, I'm Z. This is Sit and Speak Your Truth. This channel is for my solo seasoned ladies, whether you're single, divorced, or widowed, wherever you are on the spectrum, you're doing life on your own and you're ready to stop living someone else's dream and start living your own. So let's speak some truth today. So I'm gonna stop being goofy. Let me be really honest with you about fear, because I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it doesn't exist. And I'm not going to insult you by telling you, oh, just think positive thoughts and manifest it away. Bullshit. Fear is real. It's not stupid, and neither are you for feeling it, sweetheart. It is a very palpable thing that we experience on more occasions than we probably want to. You know, starting something new genuinely is scary. Genuinely. And believe me, if anyone knows, it's me. But I want us to look very closely together at what we're actually afraid of. Because when you finally name the thing out loud, it loses so much of its grip on you. And most of the time, honestly, when you really dig down deep and get to the bottom of it, it's not the fear of failure that we're afraid of at all. It's being seen trying, being seen doing something different in public, out loud. It's the mental picture of someone watching us reach for more, reach right past the small, safe life everyone quietly expected us to accept. No, child. And be content with. And thinking or even saying, well, who the hell does she think she is? Child, I'm Z. Don't come for me. You don't want none, won't be none. You say the same thing. You should say the same thing. So let me answer that voice directly, once and for all. Both the imaginary critic living rent-free in your head right now and the real ones out there who might actually have the nerve to say it out loud. You know, their opinion has never, not one single time, paid a single bill. Not $1 of it. That person sitting back with their arms all crossed and face all messed up and rolling their heads, all ready to judge you for daring to want more out of your own life. That person has never contributed a single cent to your survival, your peace of mind, or your future. Not once. So why in the hell are you going to hand over to this person your voice? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Why? Right, you're not. Why are we letting the fear of a raised eyebrow and a little snarky comment keep us frozen and stuck in a life that is quietly every single day costing us absolutely everything? And take it from one who knows, honey, I have not had my channel long, but I've had more snarky comments, mostly from men, than I care to shake a stick at. But you know, at the bottom line and at the end of the day, what's the old saying? Opinions are like assholes and we all got one. Well, you know, you're entitled to yours and I'm entitled to mine. And for the men that continue to get on my channel and want to raise the roof, this channel is not for you. If you want to come here and, you know, sit and listen and learn, feel free. But I didn't create this channel for men in mind. I create this channel specifically for women in mind, because as a woman, I know what we go through and I understand our challenges. And I want to see women thrive moving forward and into the future. So if you're watching and you're male and you're thinking about saying something snarky, think twice. All right, moving right along. So understand this. We're not truly afraid of failing. That's not the problem. We are afraid of being visible while trying. And that particular fear is not worth your one and only precious life, honey. It just isn't. Let them speak. Let them have their comments. Let them say what they want to say. The fact of the matter is, how many people actually are willing to put themselves out there in the line of fire and speak their truth? Not many, because most people are cowards. That's just the bottom line. So just let that roll right off your back and you keep it pushing, because we're talking about your financial future here. Now, here is exactly why 2 hours a day is a specific thing that disarms the fear. And this is real practical advice and a real practical piece of everything. So just stick with me. Fear gets loud and roaring when the risk is big. The bigger the risk, the more fear shouts at you and stays in your mind, living rent-free. When your brain starts imagining you, say, quitting your whole job tomorrow, or emptying out your entire savings account, or betting the actual house on a maybe, well, of course you're terrified. You should be. That's genuinely a scary picture. But that is precisely the version of fear, the version that fear loves to shove in your face, because it's the one that keeps you completely frozen in place like a deer in the headlights. But that is not what is on the table here. That was never what was on the table. What is actually on the table is 2 hours a day and a proven path that already exists. That's it. That's the whole risk. You're not being asked to leap off a cliff into the dark. You're being asked to take one small visible step onto a path that is already there. It's already solid underneath your feet. And that's why I share the system that I found, and I share legacy, and I believe in promoting legacy and will sell legacy, because the program is a digital income program that's already been created for you. It's already been created. I share it, and it exists specifically so that the scariest, heaviest parts have already been handled for you. It's already been done before you even get to the home plate. The building it all from scratch, the endless guessing, the doing every bit of it by yourself in the dark with no help and no support. Nah, you don't have to worry about that. When you own it, you own the right to resell it. Master resale rights. You own the right to keep 100% of the profit. Master resale rights. Walking a path that has already been walked and smoothed by tens of thousands of women who went before you. You're not the pioneer out there trying to bushwhack the crap, through the wilderness on your own with a machete, bleeding, lost. Nah, you're simply stepping onto the trail that's already been cleared and marked specifically for you. So here is the reframe. I want you to grab hold and not let go of this. I want you to write this one down somewhere where you'll actually see it every single day. You ready? Courage is not the absence of fear. Anybody who told you that was selling you something. Believe me. Courage is simply the decision that your future matters more than your comfort right now. And that's the bottom line. You feel the fear fully and you move away from it. You move through it anyway, because you've decided that the woman you are becoming is worth more to you than the easy, familiar comfort of staying exactly the same. No growth. Spiritually, physically, financially, no growth. And single women make that exact decision all the time. Think honestly about what you have already done. The hardest decisions you've already made, completely alone, by yourself, with no one to help you. No one to lean on. Just you. You are so much braver than this particular fear is giving you credit for. You've already proven it over and over and over again, because women, that's what we do. We carry the weight for everyone else. So we know how to move through obstacles, difficult times, and certainly fear. Because the deepest truth of the whole thing, staying perfectly still, feels safe, but it is not safe. It's just a slower, quieter kind of risk. It's the risk of waking up 5 whole years from now in exactly the same identical spot you're in, carrying exactly the same identical worries, having spent all of that irreplaceable time desperately protecting a comfort that was never actually truly making you happy in the first place. That's the real gamble. That's the one to be scared of. Trying and stumbling at least teaches you something, right? And moves you forward, even if just an inch. Staying frozen like a deer in the headlights, just quietly and politely, costs you years and sometimes even decades of your life. We're not here to waste time like that. So let me make the two futures real, because I think we avoid this on purpose. Picture yourself exactly 5 years from right now, having never tried. Same apartment, same house maybe. Same worry doing its lap at 2 a.m. in your head. Same tired settling deeper into your bones. 5 more birthdays spent, hoping next year is finally different. Now picture another 5 years. Picture those 5 years, the one where you actually took a chance on yourself. You invested in yourself. The one where you took the small step tonight and just kept taking it. I'm not promising you a mansion. I'm asking you which version of that tired woman you'd rather be. Because one of them is coming regardless. The only thing you get to choose is which one that's going to be. Which one is that? And I want you to feel what the first step actually does physically. Because it's almost funny. The dread beforehand is enormous because I felt that. It fills the whole room. It feels like it's going to take your breath away. And then you take the step. You do the small thing you were terrified of. And there's this quiet little anti-climax. Oh, that's it? That's what I was so afraid of? That's how fear works every single time. It's a giant on the near side of action and a mouse on the far side. And the only way to shrink it is to move. You cannot think your way out of fear. You can only step your way out. Now, if that part of what has you feeling so stuck is being stuck in a place as much as being stuck in money, well, I got something for you. I have my free relocation checklist. It's in the description box below. And it's living proof that even the biggest, scariest, most life-changing moves break all the way down into small, doable steps, one step at a time. And if you're ready to take the leap, I've created a 120-day relocation guide that's completely full of everything you could possibly need if you're ready to actually take the full leap and relocate from wherever you are right now outside of your current country. Okay? So, take one small step today, not the leap. I keep telling you, there is no leap, just the step. Take one small step today. I want you to comment my truth below. Let fear sit right there and watch you do it anyway. When you comment my truth, I'm going to send you the Freedom Blueprint, which will show you next steps. We often, we just don't give ourselves enough credit. I get the fear. I understand it. I faced it head on. I don't care what it is, whether you're talking about relocating to a new country or starting a business like this on your own or any venture you might try. You're going to feel fear. Do it anyway. What if I fail? What if you don't? All right. That's all I have for you today. And be sure to come back tomorrow for day 27. Almost through my 30 days. I'm very proud of myself. And you should be proud of me too. All right. I love you guys so much. Ladies, keep pushing. I've said in many videos previously, I saw this program, I saw the system, I sat on it for 8 months. And every day I think, how much farther along could I be? How much fatter could my bank account be had I pulled the trigger when I first had the chance? So, the decision is yours. I'm, not telling you what to do. I'm telling you that this works for me, and I'm telling you that it's worked for 61,000 other people on the planet, and that this can provide you so much financial freedom, because financial freedom simply gives you the ability to live the life you truly want to live, the life you think about in the back of your mind, the life you dream of. You can have. It's right here. All right. Until tomorrow, stay safe, ladies. HOAS. Head on a swivel, because stuff's getting crazy out here. Much love to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And whatever you do, keep speaking your truth.